The old house at the end of the street had always been shrouded in mystery. It stood there, its windows boarded up, its walls covered in vines that seemed to writhe in the moonlight. No one dared to venture near it after dark, for the stories whispered in the neighborhood spoke of strange occurrences within its walls. One stormy night, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to test their courage and explore the abandoned house. Armed with flashlights and nervous laughter, they crept through the overgrown garden and pushed open the creaking door. Inside, the air was heavy with the scent of decay. The floorboards groaned beneath their feet as they made their way through the darkened corridors. Shadows danced on the walls, and strange sounds echoed in the empty rooms. As they delved deeper into the house, a feeling of unease settled over them. It was as though the very walls were watching, waiting for them to make a misstep. Suddenly, a door creaked open ahead of them, revealing a staircase that descended into darkness. Bravado masking their fear, they descended into the unknown depths below. At the bottom of the stairs, they found themselves in a cold, damp cellar. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and something stirred in the darkness. Heart pounding, one of the teenagers raised his flashlight and illuminated the corner of the room. There, huddled in the shadows, was a figure cloaked in tattered rags. Its eyes gleamed with a malevolent light, and its lips curled into a twisted smile. Frozen in terror, they watched as the figure slowly rose to its feet, its movements jerky and unnatural. With a blood-curdling scream, they turned and fled, scrambling up the stairs and out into the night. As they raced away from the house, they could hear the sound of mocking laughter echoing in their ears. And somewhere in the darkness, they knew that the horror they had encountered would never truly leave them. The teenagers stumbled out of the house, their hearts pounding in their chests, their breath coming in ragged gasps. Rain lashed against their faces as they fled into the night, the darkness swallowing them whole. They didn't stop running until they were far from the old house, far from its shadowy secrets. They huddled together in the safety of a nearby streetlight, their faces pale with fear, their minds reeling from what they had witnessed. What was that thing? One of them whispered, his voice trembling with terror. I don't know, another replied, his voice barely audible above the howling wind. But we should never have gone into that house. It's cursed, I tell you. Cursed. They sat in silence for a long time, their minds haunted by the memory of the figure in the cellar, by the sound of its mocking laughter echoing in the darkness. Eventually, they gathered their courage and made their way back home, the memory of their harrowing ordeal etched into their minds forever. But as the years passed, they would never forget the old house at the end of the street, or the horror that lurked within its walls, waiting to ensnare those foolish enough to seek its secrets. And somewhere, in the depths of the night, the darkness stirred, and the figure in the cellar waited patiently for its next victim. As time passed, the memory of the old house and its terrifying inhabitant faded into the background of the teenagers' lives. They went about their days, pursuing their dreams, and trying to forget the horrors they had encountered on that stormy night. But some wounds never truly heal, and the fear that had taken root in their hearts refused to be silenced. It lurked in the corners of their minds, a constant reminder of the darkness that lay just beyond the edge of their reality. Years went by, and the teenagers grew into adults, each carving out their own path in the world. They built families, pursued careers, and tried to bury the memories of that fateful night as deep as they could. But the past has a way of catching up with you, and one by one, strange things began to happen. Objects would move of their own accord, shadows would flicker at the corners of their vision, and strange noises echoed through the empty halls of their homes. At first, they tried to rationalize away the things they saw and heard, chalking them up to overactive imaginations and the tricks of the light. But deep down, they knew that something was wrong, that the darkness they had encountered all those years ago had never truly left them. And then, one by one, they began to disappear. It started with whispers in the night, voices calling out their names from the darkness. Then came the dreams, twisted visions of the old house and the figure that lurked within its walls. And finally, they vanished without a trace, leaving behind only empty rooms and unanswered questions. The neighborhood buzzed with speculation, rumors swirling like leaves caught in a storm. Some whispered of curses and vengeful spirits, while others dismissed the disappearances as nothing more than coincidence. But deep down, they all knew the truth. The old house at the end of the street held secrets darker than they could ever imagine, and its hunger for souls would never be satisfied. And as the years passed and the memories faded, the old house stood silent and empty, its windows boarded up, its walls cloaked in vines. But the darkness remained, waiting patiently for its next victims to come knocking at its door. As the years wore on, the whispers of the old house and its sinister presence faded into the background noise of the neighborhood. People moved in and out, children played in the streets, and life went on, seemingly untouched by the horrors that had once lurked in the shadows. But for those who remembered, the scars of that fateful night ran deep. They lived their lives haunted by the specter of the old house, always watching, always waiting. Then, one stormy night much like the one years ago, a new family moved into the neighborhood. They were drawn to the old house at the end of the street, unaware of its dark history and the secrets that lay buried within its walls. Curiosity sparked by the stories whispered in the neighborhood, the children begged their parents to explore the mysterious house. Against their better judgment, the parents relented, dismissing the tales of ghosts and curses as nothing more than childish fantasy. As they crossed the threshold into the old house, a chill settled over them, sending shivers down their spines. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the darkness seemed to press in from all sides. But the children were undeterred, their laughter echoing through the empty halls as they raced from room to room, their voices swallowed by the silence. And then, in the depths of the cellar, they found it. A hidden chamber, untouched by time, its walls adorned with symbols of unspeakable power. In the center of the room stood a figure cloaked in shadow, its eyes gleaming with malevolence. With a gasp of horror, the parents realized the truth. The old house was not just a house, it was a prison for something ancient and terrible, something that should never have been set free. But it was too late. The darkness had been unleashed, its hunger insatiable, its thirst for souls unquenchable. And as the screams echoed through the night, the old house at the end of the street watched silently, its secrets buried once more in the darkness. Discover the worlds of horror with Rathkrog. Get ready to experience the exciting new horror masterpiece, Rathkrog, a horror novel, from the pen of the brilliant author who combines mystery and suspense in an unforgettable way. Send a terrifying story. Rathkrog lives in a dark world full of secrets and ghosts waiting to tell her tale of horror and madness. An unforgettable reading experience. Prepare for an unforgettable journey through the pages of Rathkrog, as you are immersed in an atmosphere of fear and excitement on every page. Get ready for surprises and adventures. With each new page, exciting surprises and adventures await you in the world of Rathkrog. Reserve your copy now and prepare to immerse yourself in a world of horror and excitement. There is a 20% discount on the book. Purchase link in description. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there stood a quaint village called Willowbrook. It was a place where laughter filled the air, and the sun always seemed to shine just a little brighter. At the heart of Willowbrook was a group of friends: Emily, a free-spirited artist with a passion for adventure; Liam, a charming bookworm with a knack for storytelling; Mia, a kind-hearted dreamer who saw magic in everything around her; and Noah, a fearless explorer who was always up for a challenge. Together, they roamed the streets of Willowbrook, their laughter echoing through the cobblestone alleys as they embarked on one grand adventure after another. One summer day, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, casting golden hues across the sky, the friends stumbled upon a hidden path that wound its way through the enchanted forest on the outskirts of town. Intrigued by the mysteries that lay beyond, they set off into the woods, their hearts pounding with excitement and anticipation. The air was alive with the songs of birds and the whisper of leaves, and a sense of magic hung thick in the air. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. At the center of the clearing stood an ancient oak tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens like fingers grasping for the stars. Intrigued by the tree's beauty, the friends gathered beneath its leafy canopy, their eyes sparkling with wonder. And that's when they saw it, a door carved into the trunk, its surface etched with symbols of forgotten lore. With trembling hands and hearts full of excitement, they pushed open the door and stepped into a world beyond their wildest dreams. Inside, they found themselves in a realm of magic and mystery, where time seemed to stand still and the rules of reality were but a distant memory. They danced with fairies beneath the moonlit sky, soared with dragons through the clouds, and traversed vast oceans on the backs of majestic sea serpents. But as the days turned to weeks and the weeks turned to months, they began to realize that the magic of the enchanted forest came with a price. For every joy, there was a sorrow, and for every triumph, there was a sacrifice. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered challenges unlike any they had faced before. They battled fearsome beasts, navigated treacherous mazes, and braved the darkest depths of their own souls. But through it all, they stood together, their bond forged in the fires of adversity, their friendship a beacon of light in the darkest of nights. And when at last they emerged from the enchanted forest, their hearts heavy with the weight of all they had seen and done, they knew that their lives would never be the same again. For they had glimpsed the true meaning of friendship, the power of love, and the magic that lies within us all. And as they returned to Willowbrook, their laughter ringing out across the hills and valleys, they knew that no matter what trials lay ahead, they would face them together, united in the bonds of friendship that could never be broken. And so, in the heart of the enchanted forest, beneath the boughs of the ancient oak tree, the friends forged a tale that would be whispered in the winds for generations to come. A tale of adventure and courage, of love and sacrifice, and of the boundless magic that lies within us all. As the seasons changed and the years passed, the friends of Willowbrook carried the memories of their enchanted forest adventure with them, woven into the fabric of their lives like threads of gold. Emily continued to paint vibrant masterpieces that captured the beauty of the world around her, each stroke of her brush a testament to the magic she had witnessed in the heart of the forest. Liam poured his heart and soul into writing tales of wonder and adventure, his words weaving a tapestry of imagination that transported readers to far-off lands and distant realms. Mia nurtured her dreams with gentle care, finding inspiration in the simplest of moments and infusing each day with a sense of wonder and possibility. And Noah continued to explore the world with boundless curiosity, his thirst for adventure leading him to new and exciting horizons with each passing day. But as the years went by, life took its toll, and the friends found themselves pulled in different directions by the currents of fate. Responsibilities beckoned, dreams evolved, and the bonds that had once held them together began to fray. Yet through it all, the memories of their enchanted forest adventure remained, a guiding light in the darkest of times, a reminder of the magic that had brought them together so many years ago. And so, on a warm summer's eve, as the sun dipped low on the horizon and cast a golden glow across the hills of Willowbrook, the friends gathered once more beneath the ancient oak tree that had been the heart of their adventure. They laughed and reminisced, sharing tales of the lives they had lived and the dreams they had chased, their voices blending together in a chorus of joy and nostalgia. And as they watched the stars twinkle in the night sky above, they knew that no matter where life took them, no matter how far they roamed from the shores of Willowbrook, they would always carry a piece of each other in their hearts. For theirs was a friendship forged in the fires of adventure, a bond that could never be broken, a tale that would live on forever in the hearts of those who dared to dream. And so, beneath the boughs of the ancient oak tree, as the moon rose high in the sky and cast its silver light upon the world, the friends of Willowbrook made a solemn vow. A vow to cherish the memories they had shared, to honor the bonds that had held them together, and to never forget the magic of the enchanted forest that had brought them together so many years ago. And as they stood hand in hand, their hearts full and their spirits light, they knew that their journey was far from over, and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. For theirs was a tale of friendship and love, of courage and sacrifice, and of the boundless magic that lies within us all. And so, as the night stretched on and the stars danced overhead, the friends of Willowbrook whispered their final goodbyes to the enchanted forest that had shaped their lives, knowing that northwest matter where the road may lead, they would always find their way back home. As the years unfolded, the friends of Willowbrook embarked on new chapters of their lives, each following their own paths yet forever connected by the bonds forged in their youth. Emily's artwork blossomed into a sensation, her vibrant canvases adorning galleries and museums around the world. With each stroke of her brush, she captured not only the beauty of the world but also the essence of friendship and wonder that had defined their enchanted forest adventure. Liam's stories captured the hearts of readers far and wide, transporting them to realms of imagination and possibility. His tales spoke of courage and resilience, of love and loss, echoing the lessons learned beneath the ancient oak tree so many years ago. Mia's dreams took flight, leading her on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. She traveled far and wide, seeking out the magic that had sparked within her during their adventures, and sharing it with all who crossed her path. And Noah's explorations knew no bounds, his thirst for adventure taking him to the farthest reaches of the globe. From soaring mountaintops to hidden valleys, he sought out the wonders of the world with the same fearless spirit that had guided them through the enchanted forest. But as time marched on, they found themselves drawn back to the place where it all began, to the rolling hills and whispering forests of Willowbrook. And so, on a crisp autumn day, they returned to their beloved village, their hearts full of memories and their spirits alive with the promise of new beginnings. They walked the familiar streets, their laughter echoing through the cobblestone alleys as they reminisced about days gone by, sharing stories of their adventures and the lessons they had learned along the way. And as they stood beneath the ancient oak tree, its branches stretching towards the sky like old friends reaching out to welcome them home, they knew that no matter where life took them, they would always carry a piece of Willowbrook in their hearts. For theirs was a bond that transcended time and distance, a friendship forged in the fires of adventure and strengthened by the passage of years. And so, as the sun set on the horizon, casting a golden glow across the hills of Willowbrook, they made a silent vow to treasure each moment, to cherish each other, and to never forget the magic of their enchanted forest adventure. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, and the friends who walked beside them every step of the way. And so, hand in hand, they watched as the stars twinkled overhead, their hearts full and their souls at peace, knowing that no matter where life may lead, they would always find their way back home. For Willowbrook was more than just a place, it was the heart and soul of their story, a testament to the power of friendship, and a beacon of light in a world filled with darkness. And as they bid farewell to the village that had shaped their lives, they carried with them the memories of their adventures, the lessons they had learned, and the magic that had brought them together so many years ago. And so, as they disappeared into the twilight, their laughter fading into the night, they knew that their journey was far from over, and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. For theirs was a tale of friendship and love, of courage and sacrifice, and of the boundless magic that lies within us all. And so, as the stars danced overhead and the world slept soundly beneath the blanket of night, the friends of Willowbrook ventured forth into the unknown, their hearts full of hope and their spirits soaring high, knowing that no matter what the future may hold, they would always find their way back home. As the friends of Willowbrook ventured forth into the world, their lives continued to intertwine in unexpected ways, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences, growth, and love. Emily's artwork continued to inspire awe and wonder, drawing admirers from all corners of the globe. Her pieces told stories of friendship, adventure, and the beauty of the natural world, capturing the imagination of all who beheld them. Liam's stories evolved with each passing year, delving deeper into the complexities of human emotion and the mysteries of the universe. His words resonated with readers of all ages, offering comfort, wisdom, and a sense of connection in a world that often felt chaotic and uncertain. Mia's dreams blossomed into a beacon of hope and inspiration, igniting passion and purpose in the hearts of those she touched. Through her travels and adventures, she discovered the power of community, the importance of kindness, and the magic of following one's heart. And Noah's explorations led him to the farthest reaches of the earth and beyond, where he discovered wonders beyond imagination and forged bonds with people of every culture and creed. His thirst for adventure never waned, fueled by the memories of their enchanted forest journey and the knowledge that the world was vast and full of possibility. Yet amid the whirlwind of their individual pursuits, the friends of Willowbrook remained connected by a bond that transcended time and distance. They celebrated each other's triumphs, offered support in times of need, and cherished the memories of their shared adventures with a deep sense of gratitude and joy. As the years passed, they returned to Willowbrook time and again, drawn by the timeless beauty of its rolling hills, the warmth of its welcoming embrace, and the memories that lingered around every corner. And though their lives took them in different directions, they always found their way back to each other, their friendship as strong and enduring as the roots of the ancient oak tree that had witnessed their journey from the very beginning. And so, as the sun set on another chapter of their lives, the friends of Willowbrook looked to the future with hearts full of hope and excitement, knowing that no matter where their adventures may lead, they would always carry a piece of their beloved village with them wherever they went. For Willowbrook was more than just a place, it was a symbol of friendship, of love, and of the endless possibilities that awaited them on the road ahead. And as they stood hand in hand beneath the starlit sky, their laughter echoing through the night, they knew that their journey was far from over, and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. For theirs was a story of friendship and resilience, of dreams pursued and dreams fulfilled, and of the boundless magic that lies within us all. And so, with hearts full and spirits soaring, the friends of Willowbrook embraced the unknown, eager to write the next chapter of their extraordinary tale. In the heart of a bustling city, where skyscrapers reached for the clouds and neon lights painted the streets in a kaleidoscope of colors, there lived a group of friends whose laughter could be heard echoing through the bustling streets and crowded cafes. Among them was Sarah, a spirited artist with a passion for painting the world in vivid hues, Alex, a charming musician whose melodies danced on the wind, Maya, a free-spirited dancer who moved with grace and elegance, and Jake, a fearless explorer who sought adventure in every corner of the city. Together, they roamed the vibrant streets, their laughter lighting up the night like stars in the sky. From rooftop parties to underground concerts, they embraced the energy of the city with open arms, their hearts filled with the promise of endless possibilities. One summer evening, as the city buzzed with life and excitement, they stumbled upon a hidden alleyway tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the crowds. Intrigued by its mysterious aura, they ventured down its narrow path, their curiosity leading them into the unknown. At the end of the alley, they discovered a hidden doorway, its ornate frame adorned with symbols of adventure and discovery. With a sense of anticipation coursing through their veins, they pushed open the door and stepped into a world beyond their wildest dreams. Inside, they found themselves in a realm of magic and wonder, where time seemed to stand still and the ordinary became extraordinary. From enchanted forests to mystical waterfalls, they traversed landscapes straight out of a fairy tale, their hearts ablaze with the thrill of adventure. But as they journeyed deeper into the heart of the city, they encountered challenges unlike any they had faced before. They battled fierce creatures, solved riddles, and overcame obstacles that tested their courage and resolve. Yet through it all, they stood together, their bond unbreakable, their spirits undaunted by the trials that lay ahead. For they knew that true friendship was the greatest adventure of all, and that together, they could conquer any obstacle that stood in their way. As the days turned to weeks and the weeks turned to months, they uncovered secrets hidden within the city's labyrinthine streets, each clue leading them closer to the ultimate prize, a treasure beyond imagination that held the key to unlocking the city's greatest mysteries. And so, with hearts full of hope and determination, they embarked on their greatest adventure yet, braving perilous traps and treacherous foes in their quest to uncover the truth. But as they delved deeper into the city's secrets, they soon realized that the true treasure was not gold or jewels, but the bonds of friendship that had guided them every step of the way. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, and the memories they had created along the way. From rooftop sunsets to late-night jam sessions, each moment was a treasure unto itself, a testament to the magic of friendship and the power of dreams. And so, as they emerged from the depths of the city, their hearts lighter and their spirits lifted by the knowledge that their greatest adventure was still to come, they knew that no matter where life took them, they would always carry a piece of the city in their hearts. For theirs was a story of friendship and courage, of love and loyalty, and of the boundless magic that lies within us all. And as they watched the sun set on the horizon, casting a golden glow across the city skyline, they knew that their journey was far from over, and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. As the friends journeyed deeper into the heart of the city, their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They laughed together, danced together, and shared moments of joy and triumph that would stay with them forever. Sarah's vibrant artwork adorned the walls of galleries and cafes, her paintings a reflection of the beauty and energy of the city she loved. With each stroke of her brush, she captured the spirit of urban life, infusing her art with the same passion and creativity that fueled her every step of the way. Alex's music filled the streets with melody and rhythm, his songs weaving tales of love and longing, hope and despair. From intimate acoustic sets in dimly lit bars to electrifying performances in packed concert halls, his music touched the hearts of all who listened, a testament to the power of storytelling through song. Maya's graceful dance captivated audiences far and wide, her movements a testament to the strength and beauty of the human spirit. From elegant ballets to energetic street performances, she brought light and joy to the lives of those who watched, inspiring others to follow their dreams with courage and determination. And Jake's fearless spirit led him to new heights of adventure, his thirst for exploration taking him to the farthest reaches of the city and beyond. From hidden underground tunnels to towering skyscrapers, he uncovered secrets and mysteries that few had dared to imagine, his boundless curiosity driving him ever onward. But amidst the excitement and wonder of their urban adventures, they never forgot the true meaning of friendship, the bond that held them together through thick and thin, laughter and tears. As they faced challenges and obstacles along the way, they leaned on each other for support, their shared experiences forging a connection that could withstand the test of time. And when they reached the end of their journey, standing on the precipice of the city's greatest secret, they knew that they had already found the greatest treasure of all, each other. For in the end, it was not the riches or rewards that mattered, but the memories they had created together, the moments of joy and laughter that would stay with them forever. As they gazed out at the city skyline, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, they felt a sense of peace and contentment wash over them. For they knew that no matter where life took them, they would always carry the spirit of the city in their hearts, a reminder of the adventures they had shared and the friendships that had shaped their lives. And so, as they watched the sun sink below the horizon, casting long shadows across the city streets, they made a silent vow to cherish each moment, to celebrate each triumph, and to never forget the magic of their urban adventure. For theirs was a story of friendship and love, of courage and perseverance, and of the boundless possibilities that lay just beyond the next street corner. And as they turned to leave, their hearts full and their spirits soaring, they knew that the greatest adventure of all was just beginning. As the friends embarked on the next chapter of their journey, they found themselves drawn to new adventures and experiences that awaited them beyond the familiar streets of their beloved city. Sarah, inspired by the energy and creativity that surrounded her, embarked on a journey to explore the world of street art, using the city itself as her canvas. Armed with cans of spray paint and a heart full of passion, she brought color and life to forgotten alleyways and neglected buildings, transforming ordinary spaces into vibrant works of art that sparked joy and wonder in all who passed by. Alex, inspired by the diverse sounds and rhythms of the city, sought out new musical collaborations and opportunities to share his talent with others. From impromptu jam sessions in subway stations to rooftop concerts under the stars, he embraced every chance to connect with fellow musicians and fans, sharing his love for music and storytelling with the world. Maya, captivated by the beauty and diversity of urban culture, immersed herself in the world of dance, exploring new styles and techniques that pushed the boundaries of her creativity. From hip-hop battles in underground clubs to contemporary performances in prestigious theaters, she pushed herself to new heights of artistry, using movement to express the raw emotion and energy of city life. And Jake, fueled by his insatiable thirst for adventure, embarked on a series of daring expeditions and explorations that took him to the farthest corners of the globe. From scaling towering mountains to diving into the depths of the ocean, he sought out the unknown with fearless determination, driven by a sense of wonder and curiosity that knew no bounds. As they pursued their individual passions and dreams, the friends remained connected by the unbreakable bonds of friendship and shared experiences that had shaped their lives. Despite the distance that sometimes separated them, they found comfort and strength in knowing that they were never truly alone, their spirits intertwined like the branches of an ancient tree. And as they navigated the highs and lows of life's ever-changing landscape, they drew inspiration and support from one another, celebrating each other's successes and offering solace in times of hardship. Through it all, they remained true to themselves and to each other, guided by the belief that the greatest adventures were those shared with the ones we love. And so, as they journeyed onward into the unknown, their hearts filled with excitement and anticipation for the adventures that lay ahead, they knew that no matter where life took them, they would always carry the spirit of their beloved city within them, a beacon of light and hope that would guide them through even the darkest of nights. For theirs was a story of friendship and resilience, of love and perseverance, and of the boundless possibilities that awaited those who dared to dream. And as they looked to the horizon, their eyes alight with the promise of new beginnings, they knew that the greatest adventure of all was the one that lay just beyond the next sunrise. As the seasons shifted and the years passed, the friends found themselves navigating the ebb and flow of life's currents with resilience and grace. Each new experience brought its own challenges and opportunities, yet through it all, they remained steadfast in their friendship and shared commitment to embracing the wonders of the world. Sarah's explorations in street art took her to new cities and communities, where she collaborated with local artists to create vibrant murals that reflected the unique spirit of each place. From bustling metropolises to sleepy seaside towns, she found inspiration in the diverse landscapes and cultures she encountered, using her art to bridge divides and foster connections between people from all walks of life. Alex's musical journey led him on a whirlwind tour of stages and studios, where he continued to hone his craft and share his stories with audiences far and wide. From intimate acoustic sets in cozy cafes to sold-out concerts in iconic venues, he embraced every opportunity to connect with listeners on a deeper level, his songs serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world filled with noise and chaos. Maya's passion for dance blossomed into a career that took her to the heights of artistic achievement, where she dazzled audiences with her grace and precision on stages around the globe. From classical ballets to avant-garde performances, she pushed the boundaries of her art form, using movement to express the complexities of human emotion and experience in ways that transcended language and culture. And Jake's thirst for adventure led him to the farthest reaches of the planet, where he explored untamed wildernesses and encountered creatures both strange and wondrous. From trekking through dense rainforests to traversing icy tundras, he embraced the thrill of discovery with an open heart and an insatiable curiosity, his adventures inspiring others to seek out the beauty and wonder of the natural world. As they pursued their dreams and passions, the friends remained connected by the threads of friendship and shared experience that bound them together. Despite the distances that sometimes separated them, they found solace and strength in knowing that they were never truly alone, their bond enduring like the steady rhythm of the tides. And as they looked back on the journey they had shared, they marveled at the richness and depth of their experiences, the highs and lows blending together to form a tapestry of memories that would last a lifetime. For theirs was a story of resilience and renewal, of growth and transformation, and of the enduring power of friendship to light the way through even the darkest of nights. And as they stood on the threshold of a new chapter, their hearts brimming with anticipation for the adventures that lay ahead, they knew that no matter where life took them, they would always find their way back to each other, their bond stronger and more resilient than ever before. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, and the friends who walked beside them every step of the way. And so, hand in hand, they stepped boldly into the unknown, their spirits ablaze with the promise of new beginnings and the boundless possibilities that awaited them on the horizon.